It's Football Friday in Oklahoma, and you've struck pay dirt. Scordo Pay Dirt brings you all of the action from 8 feature games across the state. Producer Corey Rogers takes you right where the action is. You've hit pay dirt. Here's your host, Andy Campbell.
Hello and welcome, football fans, to another week of Squirtle Pay Dirt. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Andy Campbell, your host, joined in the Squirtle studio by our producer, Corey Rogers. Thank you to Orthodontics exclusively for letting us use their studio for our show every single week. We have 8 great games from across the state of Oklahoma, Class 5A on down to Class B tonight to show you. We'll show you all the action, all the pay dirt plays, all the turnovers, and we have a lot of games tonight that have big-time playoff implications. It's put up time or shut up time in the state of Oklahoma, as we are already at week 8 of the high school football season. After tonight, just 2 more games to play until we get into the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get you to the action. We start off every week with our game of the week. We have 2 games of the week this week: Covington Douglas at Garber in Class B, and also Ulysses, Kansas, and Cashion Wildcats. Those teams are playing on a neutral field at Northwestern in Alva. So let's go ahead and take you to Cashion as Ulysses just kicked off.
Grab that, he will, right around the 5-yard line. It's going to be a deep return, looking for a few blocks, gets one from Lagasse, stays patient, will be clipped at his feet, and will fall right around the 18. Not the greatest start to field position, but the Cashion Wildcats will take over first down and 10.
Yeah, that just, when that ball rolls around back there, sometimes that helps a team, because you're kind of thrown off on the timing, on the coverage. But that time, man, the kid from Ulysses got down there and really got into Mason's feet there and brought him down. And yeah, like you said, not very opportunistic field position for the Cashion Wildcats' first drive, but let's go get 85 yards.
So the Cashion Wildcats first down and 10, right around the 14 it looks like. Bobby moves to the right motion. Manning, keeper, looks like Manning a little shovel pass, and that'll fall as a loss. A little trick play there. It's the first we've seen that this year, and that'll be a negative play there. And I'll bring up second down and long for the Wildcats.
Yeah, definitely something. Almost looks like what we'll see out of Ulysses with some of that misdirection, but that definitely did not work. They had somebody get back there and was able to drop Mason in the backfield.
That's one of the deals I noticed about Ulysses on film is their defense. They'll run to the ball. They'll quickly rally to wherever they think the ball's going to go. They usually don't fall for those trick plays like
Harmon
that.
with the keeper, 25 to 30, spin move to the 40, still on his feet. And that'll be a big first down as Ben Harmon on the RPO keeps that one and gets a huge first down for the Cashion Wildcats.
Yeah, great job right there. That time there was no trickeration. It was just get Ben the ball and let him try to find that seam, and the boys up front did a great job of putting a massive hole in front of Ben, and whenever he saw that, he tucked it and ran, made a good spin move, and got those extra yards. Great run, but for the Cashion Wildcats.
So Cashion Wildcats first and 10 right around the 38. A bunch formation here on the field side line. Harmon shotgun back to pass, looking deep, one-on-one, Lagasse. Ball's in the air, up top, in and out, Lagasse with a catch. See you later. Touchdown, Cashion Wildcats. Woo!
Wow, right there. I mean, Ben looked out there. They saw it was single coverage. Landon I could see it from here going, Ben, throw it up, buddy. I'm about to catch me a touchdown. And that's what they did. I mean, great release by Landon.
Touchdown there for Landon Lagasse as the Cashion Wildcats take.
Oh,
Fumble.
Ball's out.
And recovered.
Yep.
Ouch. That stings, folks, because they're already in the red zone. First play, first series in the red zone, Charlie.
Yeah.
He wasn't in there very well.
Whenever you're playing a great team like this, you cannot have mistakes. And unfortunately, that was, I don't want to say it was a mistake, but an unfortunate incident. Drops back, looks to pass, floats it into the end zone. And that is a touchdown. First play from scrimmage. 6 points.
Yep.
That fast, folks.
Yeah, just like that,
Touchdown Grove as they take an early lead over Cleveland. Let's take you to our other game of the week, Covington Douglas at Garber. I believe Covington Douglas is on offense getting close to the pay dirt.
Ball will be on the Garber 31-yard line. 3rd down and 6.
Quickly back to the ball are the Wildcats. 3rd and 6. Parker Smith calls number 8. Tarango in motion. There's a snap. He's trying to get to the right up the middle. Gain of 4 yards to bring up 4th and short. 5 yards.
It's close.
First by number 12, David Nagel. Also in on the
First 4th down of the night for the Psycho defense.
4th down and 1 for Patterson Dunlop.
We good?
Parker Smith on the quarterback keeper. That first by number 12, David Nagel.
Sorry about that. I unplugged Coach Reed's headset there for that 4th down call.
A little amped up for the game. We're
Yes.
both kind of bouncing around. So first drive, can't contain ourselves. So first down on the
There we go.
4th down conversion on first down. Gain of 2 for number 20, A.J. Keegan.
Tackle by number 23.
As the Wildcats get into the red zone.
Tackle number 57, Jackson Weibling.
When we've stopped them short, like that second 2, they've been popping it for about 5 or 6 there on 2nd down, or they're getting it on 1st down. We need to put a couple of those together where they're short gains in a row consecutively.
Yeah, Parker Smith rolls out right. Ty in the backfield in a hurry. He brings him down for a gain of 1. So short
There
gain.
we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now this is a difficult set of downs. And I'd anticipate they'd run it again.
Yeah, I agree. Ty Chester early and often in the backfield. Looks like he's a little
It's good to
fired up
see.
tonight.
He may be motivated tonight.
3rd and 7. Parker Smith gets snap, rolls out to the left side, has a little bit of room, and Solomon Bishop wraps him up,
There you
trying
go,
to drive
Solomon.
backward. Good solo tackle by
Yep.
Solomon Bishop, keeping him short of the line to gain.
Yep, another 4th down coming up.
4th and 1
Okay, let's
upcoming.
take you to Moreland, where the undefeated Fairview Yellow Jackets are on the road to take on undefeated Moreland. Fairview on with the football at the 40-yard line. Let's watch a replay of this game that just happened a couple of moments ago.
Flower Shop, our arrangement.
Look for a pass to number 25, Blake Perez, and it's caught. Oh, he's run!
He's at the 10, the 5,
The touchdown!
Jackets! Jack's Bernard passes to number 25, Blake
Great
Perez.
play by the Fairview offense, and how about that call from the Fairview Elementary students who are broadcasting the game there in Moreland tonight. Let's take you to another game, Mount St. Mary's at Kingfisher. This game has big-time playoff implications for both teams. Mount St. Mary's on offense.
Sean mentioned earlier is a small south breeze that really it's laid down even more since the sun has gone down. So beautiful evening.
I think the wind is supposed to pick up tomorrow.
2nd down and 10. Crew gets the snap, hands it off. Trying to move the pile. It's not going to go very far before they whistle it dead. It's going to be 3rd
We'll be
down.
right back to Kingfisher. Let's take you back to Alva, Oklahoma, where the Kingfisher Wildcats are on offense, up 7-0.
It may be because we were eons ahead of every other game going on.
Jackson Vandruff in that H-back position, to Bobby to the left of Harmon in shotgun here. Snap, back to pass. Harmon looking one-on-one. He's got Manning wide open with the catch to the 40, 35, 30. He's got a chance, and he will go all the way. Mason Manning, yes, sir. 66-yard TD. What play?
Guys, 14-0, back to Kingfisher.
Rolls left on 3rd down. Throws it up for grabs, and is it
believe we have
picked
an
off? It
intercept.
looks like it
Yes.
is.
And who come up with that? That is Slade Snodgrass.
Slade Snodgrass playing that hybrid position. He dropped back into coverage there, and he derails the Mount St. Mary drive and gets the Pioneer iVideo defensive stand with the interception. That time, 3rd down was kind to the Jackets, and Kingfisher will
Time out
have
of
it
the
at
field in Kingfisher after the big interception by the Yellow Jacket defense. Let's take you to our another Class A game. First time to see them tonight. Tonkawa at Hinton. Hinton in the red jerseys on offense and driving.
Both arms across the ball and just lowering his head and powering through people. There was a huge hole created by this veteran offensive line.
a lot of the runs that we're going to see tonight are credit to that offensive line. Our running backs do make guys miss, but that offensive line sure is helpful. You got Seth Spady at the tight end position, usually creates a lot of room. We like to run to that side. Levi Taylor hands it off to Tyler Strong. Tyler Strong pauses for a second, very patient. Didn't really hesitate. He was just being patient on that run, waiting for an extra blocker. That's going to be a gain of, we'll call it 3, 2nd and 7. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining to play. Tyler Strong with the carry up the middle, and he rolls across the defender. He's going to be very close.
We'll be right back to Hinton. Let's take you to Cleveland at Grove with the Ridge Runners up 7-0 and in the pay dirt.
There's nothing for a negative play and haven't even been stopped for a no gain. Nice tackle right there, boy. Something to be excited about. Manuel Crawford looked up and was like, whoa, you people on your team can hit like that? I didn't know. Nice hit, Reddy. Caden Reddy puts a boom on Crawford right there.
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
There's Gabe Martinez.
Stopped him.
That'll be a first down. So
1st and goal for the Ridge Runners.
Carson Trimble for the quarterback right there. You know, their tailback, probably eat these words later, but he doesn't seem like he's a real physical runner. He looks like he wants to try to find some place to get in there in space and does a pretty good job of finding space. Yeah.
And
touchdown.
Yeah.
Still, same thing. I mean, he comes up there.
There's no touchdown lead early in that football game. Let's take you back to Alva, where Ulysses and Cashin are playing. Cashin leads this one 13-0, but Ulysses on offense and driving.
And as he thought he had a hold, Joey kind of sloughed off that blocker and just met him head up, and there was no moving forward after Joey Wilson got a hold of him and put him down on the ground. And like I talked about in the keys before the game, you want to see that gang tackling. You saw when Joey got there, you had 2 or 3 kids come flying in to help finish that off.
Back to pass is Scott, 3rd and long. He's got a couple receivers deep. Intended receiver number 23 is wide open. Gavin Phippen, actually number 10, breaks loose, breaks the tackle of Gavin Phippen, and that will be a touchdown as the Tigers complete a huge pass to number 10, Evan Cortez, and they are on the board.
Yeah, that time just Gavin, we've talked about Gavin being a kid that has battled back to get back from
Ulysses getting a touchdown to draw back closer in that football game. Let's take you to Garber, our other game of the week. Covington Douglas at Garber, the Wolverines on offense.
Not only as a freshman, but also just as any classification at the quarterback position.
Yes.
After the first down, Wolverines will call timeout. We will have our first break in the action with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Timeout on the field in Garber. Let's take you to another first for tonight. Bishop McGuinness at Piedmont in a big 5A battle.
This is a good time where you start thinking about, you're showing them different looks. You're showing them some wide receiver looks and everything. And so this is something where you might do a play action of some sort and try to maybe see if you can catch the defense napping a little bit. Twins to his left. Mars has a tight end to his left as well. Put it in motion in the hand. Oh, it's a fake to Wood, and it's a quarterback keeper. Another gain of about 4 on the play. So let's call it 2nd or 3rd and about 4 as Mars keeps the ball. And here we go. Big time 3rd down coming early in this game as Mars is in the red zone with the Wildcats and maybe thinking decision time here. I think you keep going for it here. Lining up in the flex bone, the pitch is to the right to Benford again, and he's tripped up by the turf monster.
Gotta hate the turf monster.
Oh,
they gotta hate it.
We'll be right back to Piedmont. Let's take you to Mount St. Mary's at Kingfisher. The Yellow Jackets are in the pay dirt.
When we saw the lineup, I promised the Oklahoman rider today, if Sternberger didn't play, he was going to get out of here quick. not lying yet. This time Snodgrass is going to keep it all the way. Gets that lead block from Cooper, then just cuts it upfield, and now he's going to drive his legs.
Trying to get the team's help.
Finally
got
gets
a couple yards.
Yeah, finally gets that whistle to blow, but he's inside the 5-yard line, where it's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down and short. So it's 3rd and 2.5. Munoz is over here getting looked at, his right foot. Well, I say he's getting looked at. He might be getting a shoe tied for him. I thought I was the only one to get special treatment like that.
All right. Cooper and Evans in the backfield.
Kingfisher can get a first down without scoring. It's Cooper. Nope, Snodgrass keeps it.
Trying to get to
the edge. He gets the edge. Nice block on the outside by Lemon, and it's a Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown run. Slade Snodgrass, 4 yards.
Touchdown there for the Yellow Jackets as they take the early lead in that football game. Let's take you back to Alva, where Ulysses is playing Cashin on a neutral field. Cashin Wildcats on offense.
Thought it was, and we both had different ideas.
It's tough. It's
Yeah,
tough.
and we are very fortunate every week. The opposing team always is very good about getting coach
Absolutely.
the roster.
Yeah.
But for some reason, this week our roster that we got is
We'll be right back to the Cashin Ulysses game. Let's take you to Covington Douglas at Garber, our other game of the week. Wolverines on offense.
5 tonight.
So after the offsides penalty, it'll be 1st and 10. Inside the 50 now. Ty Chester in motion. There's a snap. Hand off to Ties. He goes up the middle. Breaks one towel. Gets hit at the line, but still moving his legs. So a tough 1-yard gain by Ty Chester.
Yeah, good defense there. 23.
Derek Daughtry.
Yeah, that was a Doherty.
Doherty.
Basketball coach's son.
Okay, Doherty.
Yeah, this is a nice tackle.
From the linebacker
Kenny
position.
Doherty's young son.
Yeah, I should have
Great to see
connected
you.
the dots. Sophomore. 2nd and 9 upcoming for the Wolverines with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We are still scoreless if you're just now tuning in, 0-0. Snap to Howard, drops back to pass, rolls out left. Now it spins back to the right side, looking for someone to throw to. Still looking upfield, and Mark Bishop over the middle. Great pass, and Mark Bishop's got room to run, and you score if he's got room to run. Great play for the
Well
Wolverines.
play there by the Garber Wolverines as they take an early lead. Let's take you to Moreland, where Moreland is on offense and in the pay dirt.
And down to the 12-yard line. And 5 on play brings up a 2nd down and 5 for the Bearcats.
Ball's on the 12-yard line. Wait, no, I don't think that's a touchdown. Is it? No. It's close. Tackle by number 7, Bryce Remay. It's a good stop. Down to the 3-yard line. Fairview ought to hold them.
Number 54, Kane Pettis comes out.
Touchdown, Bearcats!
Touchdown there for Moreland as they get back in that football game with Fairview. Let's take you to Hinton, where the Comets are in the pay dirt.
Block, but if he cuts it back in a little bit sooner, he may have gained a yard or two more, as that was a run for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 5 with 1:25 remaining, first quarter. Comets wait patiently. They'll run this clock completely out on this possession, more than likely, unless they put the ball in the end zone right here. Shotgun set, 2 tight ends, 2 wide, 1 to each side. Jake Wright in the backfield. Levi Taylor takes it to his left, gets a block from Jake Wright. Again, just cut it back in.
Right back to Hinton. Let's take you to Cashin, where the Wildcats are in the pay dirt.
I don't think we've showed a jet sweep maybe once all year long, and so they've done a good job of getting out there and not letting them get to the edge, other than, I guess, Landon got to the edge on that one. But other than that, they've been able to really hold them to not much gain.
So Cashin with the H-back, Jackson Vandruff there at Cowboy back. Harmon back to pass. He'll actually give it to Nababi, who's patient, looks inside the middle, trying to pull through. Looks like he'll fall forward, take out a couple kneecaps, and it'll be a 3rd down and goal right around the 1-yard line.
Yeah, good job, like you said, being patient, get behind those big boys, get some tough yards all the way down to that 1-yard line. And here we'll just probably see Shaq hammer it on in with Nick.
Give the Nick right side. He's got a lane. He's in. Touchdown. Cashing Wildcats. Nick Nabavi punching it in. The Wildcats put another 19-7.
Yeah, but like I said, we'll see it. And usually
Cashin extends their lead. Let's take you to Piedmont, where Bishop McGinnis has the football and is driving on the Wildcats.
And that is going to be good after run after catch for about another 10 yards on that little short pass play. That's one of those fantasy footballers' best friends.
It's 1 point every week.
Yeah, they go for the pass goes all of 8 inches, but you get 10 yards on the stat sheet.
Right. So, yeah, those are the ones that are kind of hard to defend on defense because you really don't know where that motion, if the motion man's going to be someone to look at or if it's going to be just a play action.
Warren in that modified pistol look, twins to his right with a single covered down low. Taffy in the backfield with him. And the handoff is to Taffy, testing the right side, finding a hole, looking to see if he can't make something happen. Almost wiggles out of a tackle, but sure-handed tackle there by this Piedmont defense to only limit it to a game about 2.
Yeah, and so this is Bishop's on a drive here, so you have him on 2nd and long. This is where the defense needs to step up and make sure that that blocked field goal doesn't turn into anything more than maybe 3 points here. So you want to try to keep him out of the end zone as much as possible.
River Warren tosses his quarterback towel aside. He doesn't want it anymore. Trips to his left, single up top, Taffy in the backfield, and fumbled snap. This is a busted play. Taffy picks it up and tests the right side, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Flag on the play, probably something to deal with, like you said, a block in the back. And that's one of those plays that's backyard football is what that is.
Yeah, that was one of those plays like scramble drill of some sort.
Well, to get that penalty sorted out in Piedmont, let's take you to Mount St. Mary's at Kingfisher. Mount St. Mary's setting up to punt.
Pioneer iVideo defensive stand for the Jackets. Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming your favorite channels today. Ribs and Kingfisher football. Looks good there, Miss Rice.
I like me some ribs.
Kayla Haig, watching from Dover Plains, New York. From New York to Mexico. We got it going on. Thank you for watching.
We had some ribs at the Elks Wednesday night.
Yes, we did.
Low snap.
And it's blocked.
That's by Reagan, and he fell on it.
Jake Reagan, the sophomore, took advantage of the low snap, and it took him a while to get that punt off. He got his big paws on that. And it's going to be great field position for the Jackets. As he blocks it and recovers it. It's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 14 for Kingfisher. $11:15 to play, 2nd quarter. Munoz back in at tailback. It's time they give it to Evans right up the gut. He's kind of that fullback in that setup, and he's going to get 9 yards.
You got to like it.
2nd down and 1. Yeah, he had a good hole to run through there. Jackets get the call. Again, they can get a 1st down without scoring here. I'm sure they just prefer the touchdown.
Tight end set. You got 2 receivers to our home side.
Munoz gets it.
Munoz.
He does have the 1st down. Be an F&M Bank 1st down. Kingfisher in the Kingfisher Electric red zone as well.
Yep, move the chains.
So it's going to be 1st down and goal for Kingfisher. Often mistaken for public address announcers here. Yeah, didn't mean it. And there's into the end zone. Slade Snodgrass, 4-yard. Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown run.
Sorry, I was doing my civic.
Touchdown there for the Yellow Jackets as they extend their lead in that football game. Let's take you to the other Yellow Jackets, Fairview at Moreland. Fairview with the football.
3rd and 14. They better get the yardage here, else they might have no other option but to punt.
Well, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but they're probably going to punt. Look for a pass.
Flag on the play.
We'll be right back to Moreland. Let's take you to Cleveland at Grove. Cleveland in the pay dirt.
They need an opportunity and they need a chance to believe in themselves. Oh, get that
Trying.
up.
Nope.
Yeah, missed his opportunity to cut that up when he thinks that he thinks that he's going to be better off cutting that up outside. But if he just splits his two offensive linemen right there,
bunch of.
I didn't hear it either. I did not hear that. Third and 19. For a pass. Oh, he scrambles. Oh, he's still up. Oh, he got first down. And
that's
forward.
holding.
No, it's not.
Looked like holding. It looked like they grabbed his jersey. Well, there's a first down right there. They gained about 50 yards, 50 to.
Big run there for Bernard, the quarterback for Fairview for a first down. Let's take you to Tonka hitting the Buccaneers on offense.
Really, they're just going to have to wrap up, maybe put a spy on him. As Morgan bobbled that snap a little bit, but Cam Jackson comes and kind of takes it away from him and bursts up the middle for a new set of downs for the Bucks. 3 receivers near sideline. Man in motion. He gets the handoff. He's going up the far sideline, making moves, cutting in and out. And he gets in the end zone. Touchdown. Buccaneers.
Touchdown there for Tonkawa as they take a 6-0 lead early in the second quarter. Let's take you back to Cleveland at Grove. Cleveland in the pay dirt.
there should be second down, but maybe that was 3rd down and 5. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because Caden had that. Got to get rid of the ball.
Nope. Too much pressure.
Yeah. 3-yard loss right there. So too much, too long of a time right there for those routes to develop. You know, Grove is just they're
all
bringing
over.
pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing pressure. Coverage downfield is tight from what I'm seeing. We're going for it, folks.
Yeah, 4th down 17 here.
Scrambles, scrambles, scrambles. Give him something.
Oh,
intercepted.
That's good.
Interception there by the Grove defense. Cleveland scored a couple plays ago, but it got called back by penalties, so Grove maintains their 14-0 lead. Let's take you back to Moreland where the Fairview Yellow Jackets are in the pay dirt.
Left in the first quarter. Man, Fairview better score another touchdown before this quarter ends. Another handoff to number 25, Blake Perez.
Oh, man! That's he's down at the 5-yard line. He just hurdled another guy. What is that? His 5th hurdle?
He didn't hurdle him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That's his 5th hurdle this year. Hand off to Blake Perez.
Did he get it?
Oh, did he get it? Did he get it? Down at the 2-yard line. Wait, is it the 2-yard line?
They only have enough time for one more play. They better hurry up. Oh, that's the first quarter.
That will end the
Into the first quarter in Moreland. How about those kids from Fairview calling a great game? Let's take you back to Ulysses at Cashion.
The Tigers back to pass. He's got a wide open double move. Legas into space with the interception. He's got a lane, huge block to midfield. They're going to call the flag. Unfortunately, terrible call. So we've got a couple of flags. That one was dirty, but Lennon Legas climbing the ladder, one-on-one. No, sir, Mr. Scott. Cashion football after the interception and the walk-off, and the Wildcats will be taken over with about 21 seconds left here in the first quarter.
With the film that I watched on Ulysses, if I could have told Coach Fawcett one thing, not sure he'd listen to me. I'm not even sure I would listen to me. But what I would have said is do not throw anywhere where Landon Legas is. Their quarterback, Nick Scott, has a tendency his balls to go up in the air, and they kind of linger in the air a long time. That gives someone like Landon a lot of time to get situated where he wants to be when that ball comes down. That's like just what you saw there. That's exactly what happened.
So we do have a block in the back on the Cashion Wildcats. And honestly, it was not a block in the back. If we go back and look at that film, that was a clean hit. But nonetheless, it'll be the Cashion Wildcats taking over after the first turnover of the game. Wildcats will be taking over right around the 26 on the Cashion side of the ball. 21 seconds here for the Wildcats. Nick Nabavi back there with Ben Harmon. We've got that trips bunch formation. Wide side Legas. They've got a safety over here lined up to try to help out with Legas all by himself here on the 25-yard line. Let's see what happens here with Harmon and the gang. Snap. That'll be given to Nabavi.
Fairview Yellow Jackets on the 2-yard line. Let's watch to see if the Jackets can get into the end zone.
Wherever say Fairview has the ball at the 2-yard line, and where each quarter they have to go to the opposite side. It's weird for some reason, but
I know.
Hand up to number 25 leg press. Touchdown! Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets. Yeah, don't forget the Yellow Jackets. Oh, flag on the play.
So it wasn't on offense. Holding on offense.
Touch.
No, it was holding on offense.
Yeah, that was on offense, so no touchdown.
Oh, man. Score is 7-6 with 11 minutes and 54 seconds left in this first half. Fairview's played pretty good tonight. There's been a few...
They've had some ups and downs in this game.
Yeah.
And that's how every game's going to be.
Yeah.
But they're keeping their momentum going, and just like a circuit, they're keeping the energy going. That's what's keeping them in the game.
Yeah.
They need to do a passing play.
Yeah. To number 20. Wait, what is that number? 12.
12, Austin
Halleck. Doesn't he play tight end?
I don't remember.
Let's look.
Here, I got it right here. Tight end and LB. What does that stand for?
Linebacker for defense.
They need to do a passing play this time.
They better score. Pass to number 2, Michael Wheeler.
Touch!
Nope.
No.
Spoke too soon.
I don't know where that was.
Down like the 3-7 line.
Your boot always goes where my water is, by the way. Because I put it up against there, that way you wouldn't get it. And then you put your foot right
The
there.
3-yard line.
They need, like, can they do this? Can they run their linemen? Like, make the linemen run the ball?
I guess they could.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to tackle them.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
Just drive their elbow right through them.
Oh, let's go. Pass number 1, Brenner Fortune. Whoops.
It's complete.
Touchdown!
Man, I want to see a car get hit. That would be funny.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, car get hit.
Touchdown Yellow Jackets. Let's take you quickly to Tonkawa at Hinton, the Buccaneers on offense in the pay dirt.
And throws a bit of a wobbly ball, but a good enough pass for Day to get under it. Led him pretty well. It'll be first and goal for the Buccaneers. Just a tough break for the Comets. A good 2 downs of defense. Just slipped up on one play. Got to limit those big plays if you're the Comets. 8:40 remaining in the half. 7-0. Tonkwall. I formation. Morgan hands off to Jackson. Jackson goes wide. Stiff arms a man. Breaks another tackle. Gets in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. Tonkwall.
Touchdown Tonkwall as they extend their lead. Let's take you to Bishop McGuinness at Piedmont. This play happened just a couple of moments ago.
To the left. Pitches to the running back. Looking at left side. Got a hole. Absolutely truck sticks a guy and runs right into the end zone. Mike Taffy with a huge run on that one. And that just absolutely takes the wind out of the sails on this Piedmont side.
Touchdown there for Bishop McGuinness as they take a 7-0 lead in the second quarter in Piedmont. Let's take you back to Alva, where the Cashion Wildcats have the football up 20-7.
There, once you get Landon out in some open field like that, he's going to eat up yardage quick.
Just an amazing athlete. He and Manning are just, off the charts in terms of athleticism, and you're seeing that on display today. So 1st down and 10 for the Cashion Wildcats, right around the 38 of the Tigers. Nabavi, the left of Harmon. H-back is Vandruff. Give the Nabavi up the middle, looking for a block. Has a seam, cuts back inside, takes a couple with him, and he'll fall forward right around the 25, 26-yard line. That'll be another 1st down for the Cashion Wildcats.
Yeah, there you go. Add to that average right there. Average just went up. Good job. Another good hard run. Another big hole by the guys up front. We say it week in and week out. We don't give those guys up front enough credit, but they are what makes this team go. They protect the quarterback and then give those big holes for Nick to run through week in and week out.
Now, Bobby that time has nowhere to go. He's trying to stay patient. That's the time maybe you want to bounce that one out. We'll talk about that during film review in my office. But nonetheless, short, actually a gain of 0 there. Right line of scrimmage. I'll break a 2nd down and 10 here. 10:07, second quarter. Legas and Phippen check back in. It looks like Vandruff checks back out. We've got 2x2. We've got Gilbert and Manning down here below on the short side.
Props to Seth Gilbert. All the plays he's been in the last couple of weeks and games and stuff, he's made some good plays and a lot of good effort out of him the last couple of weeks when he's been in.
Speaking of the devil, jet sweep. Nabavi with a keep, staying patient, curls back up, falls forward. Looks like he'll get about 7 on that one.
We'll be right back to this football game. Let's take you to Covington Douglas at Garber, our Squirtle game of the week. Covington Douglas on offense.
Motion the right side. Parker Smith the snap, looking to run. There. Oh, breaks one tackle and Ty shoves him out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback number 6, Parker Smith, steps out of bounds at the Garber 45-yard line.
Third and 5 for the Wildcats, the 45-yard line.
Let's take you to Cleveland at Grove. Cleveland Tigers are punting to Grove.
Hopefully we can get a good punt. Returnable. And he's got some room to run. Cuts back to the right.
Oh,
still
goodness.
Looking. Spins. He's still up. He's still up. And ping pong. Woo! Got a Cleveland Tiger down.
What a punt return there. That should be on SportsCenter top 10 plays tonight. Let's take you back to Covington Douglas at Garber.
Was just a little off and enabled Mark to make the interception. I just continue to marvel at Brett and his accuracy this year for a freshman to be able to do that.
After the interception, quickly on offense, Ty gets the carry, gets bottled up, but still finds a way to get some positive yards to bring up his 2nd and 8.
Even though those plays are coming, short yards, 1 yard here, that's happened to Ty. We're setting them up for a play action pass on 1st down here in just a little bit. Don't you think, Coach?
Oh, I agree. I mean, as the defense,
we're going to go now to Tonkwall
like
at Hinton. The Hinton Comets are trailing 15-0 in this game on offense.
The house at any moment. 2 wide to the far sideline, pistol set. Deviney next to Taylor. Fake the handoff to Jake Wright. Rolls left, does Levi Taylor. He's looking deep, throws a bit of a wobbly pass. And Bradshaw catches it at the 25-yard line, and he's down at the 22. Exactly what the Comets needed to get something rolling. Levi Taylor, a little bit of a wobbly pass, but he puts enough mustard on it to get it to Braden Strong, who beat 3 men to go get that ball. He just split the defense, went up and caught it. Two to the far sideline. Deviney up behind the line of scrimmage. Jake Wright in the backfield. Levi Taylor hands off to Jake Wright. Cuts outside. Cuts back middle. Tries to lean forward. Probably gave himself an extra yard. Be 2nd and 9. 7:35 remaining. Comets need to chew a little bit more clock. Unless you can find a play that puts the ball in the end zone rather quickly and then get yourself a defensive stop. Comets still taking their time as usual. Comets want to give that defense a rest. This offense has improved week after week, but that defense
Let's
is
take
their
you
strong.
to Fairview at Morrow, and the Yellow Jackets have a 14-6 lead and the football.
Why won't they be here?
Because mass band. (14-6) with 8 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half. Oh, spin move!
He's still up. Oh, he's tackled.
Oh, did he get the first down?
No. First down's past that one target. See over there?
We need to get the first down right now.
Yeah. Down at the 48-yard line, it looks like. 2nd and 4. Oh, pass number 21, Isaiah Burst, and it's long, and touchdown!
Jackets! Well, they got the first down, all right.
Maybe a
Another touchdown for the Fairview Yellow Jackets as they take a 2-touchdown lead in that football game. Let's take you back to Hinton where the Comets are in the pay dirt.
And that's going to be a false start on Jake Wright from the tailback position. Just couldn't hold his set. You don't see that too often. Be 4th and 11. 5:45 remaining in the first half. Comets don't desperately need a score right here, but you'd really like one with the Buccaneers getting the ball back in the second half.
Let's take you to the Squirtle game of the week. Covington Douglas at Garber. The Wolverines are on offense.
For the penalty, Solomon Bishop in motion, ties the back to the right. Throw to Ty, behind line of scrimmage. He cuts back upfield. If he can get to the outside, he's got a little room. He does get to the outside. He cuts back upfield. Oh, my goodness. What a do it. And he got room to run, and Ty makes it happen for the 43-yard touchdown. Let's go. Just use the whole field.
Just needed some space. Get that young man some space. Yeah,
Looks like they had him bottled
Garber
up.
taking a commanding lead after a big-time play there in that football game. Let's take you to Kingfisher where Mount St. Mary's trails 12-7 but are driving with the football.
1st and 10 now. Clock's running, under 2 minutes to play in the half. Plenty of time for the Rockets as they're trying to take their first lead of the game.
Rockets are really in no hurry either. Toss sweep. He's got a penalty flag.
Snodgrass missed
Out
the
of
initial
bounds.
tackle. What we do, as Sean said, we got some laundry on the
Tonko
field.
at Hinton is back from commercial. The Hinton Comets are on offense and in the pay dirt.
Hunter Helms to the far. Levi Taylor looking to the right to pass. Blake Strong has it, and he makes a man miss it. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Comets! Levi Taylor.
Big touchdown there for the Hinton offense as they try to get back into that game with Tonkawa. Let's take you to Alva where Ulysses is in the pay dirt.
Weeks burned a tremendous amount of time off of their clock.
2nd and 8. Keeper sweep to the left side is Scott. No holding call. Yes, we will get the holding call as it's like Gavin Phippen comes off the edge to make the tackle. And that'll be the first. Is that the first penalty against the Tigers?
I think so. There was a jump off sides on
That's right,
defense,
there was.
but other than that, been a
And a
pretty
false
clean
start,
games
a false
by the Tigers.
So big first major penalty. That certainly hurts a running offense.
Absolutely.
So it looks like Ben Scott, the passing quarterback, goes off. Coming back in will be number 2. Again, a crazy rotation here. Number 2 is looks like Aiden Alvarado, freshman. So Coach Fawcett basically utilizing about 19 different guys to run the ball and to cycle in and out. We've got a 3-back set here. Looks like a little jumbo. Looks like a little wishbone.
It is a little
tribute
wishbone,
to the Sooner days of glories in the 70s and 80s. We will have an offsides. Goodness gracious.
As Coach Fawcett said, his keys to the game were to stay out of their own way and not make their own mistakes. I mean, the same could be said for Cash in the last couple of weeks. There's been times where we've come in territory where the opposing team will make a mistake, and then Cashin, instead of capitalizing on that mistake, has turned around and kind of given them a little bit of their ground back.
And that's exactly what happened here. So 2 steps back, 1 step forward here for the Tigers as they get a 5 back on that. It's still second and about 11. Cashin needs to stop here. A little wishbone look. We didn't see this in film. Cashin stays in a 5-man front, blitzing Burke up the middle. Comes inside to give up to the fullback. Met immediately behind the line, squeaks through. We'll get about 1 or 2, and we'll get it back to the original line of scrimmage as number 33. Is that Brendan Vager with the carry? I don't know. We don't know. But nonetheless, it's
I think so. Yep, that was.
3rd and 11 here. I believe Scott is staying off, so they looks like they've rotated in. Looks like number 20. Looks like number 10. Cortez has come back in. I don't think I've ever called so many different rotations guys. So God bless me if this is your first time joining Cash and Wildcats TV. I promise it can be a lot better. 4:41 running clock, second quarter. Cashing up 13. Driving are the Tigers. Pitch out to the right side to Cortez, looking for a lane, outside edge. Gilbert there on the initial where we will get the hold call. Burke with a slam out of bounds. Cortez is going to feel that one.
Flags down there in the play in the Ulysses Cashin game. In the meantime, let's take you to McGinnis at Piedmont. Piedmont Wildcats are in the pay dirt.
And then the safety came over to kind of finish it off. So kind of a give and take there. Clock starting to be a factor. 1:20 left in the half. McGinnis up 6-0. Need to get points here. Here we go. Mars under center, putting Lucian in motion. The pitch is to Lucian. He's got blockers in front of him, and he's brought down at the 15-yard line, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. Lucian's starting to loosen up the left side of that line and getting some positive yardage, Mark.
And and the good thing is on a first down, until those chains reset, it stops the clock for a second. So with about a little over 60 seconds left, looks like Piedmont called their last timeout of the half.
Coach Hall recognizing the importance of this
timeout on the field. We're going to take you to Tonkawa at Hinton Buccaneers on offense, having a big play down into the pay dirt.
Braden Strong and Hunter Helms on the tackle, 4:36 remaining in the first half. Comets have to limit those big plays. Jackson kind of running free. Good player, hard to tackle. Kind of really has all the tools. He stands about 5'5", but he's muscular, he's speedy, he's strong, and he's shifty side to side. Shotgun set, 3 wide again, near sideline this time. Morgan hands it off to Jackson, tries to cut it outside, and that time he's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. And if you're the Comets, even after that big play, you still have a chance to either get this ball back or keep the score as is, which is the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, keep the score 15-7 going into half. Best case scenario, get the ball back and go score. That's what you're thinking if you're the Comets. You cannot let them in the end zone. And that was a great defensive play, stopping Cam Jackson in the backfield for a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bucks. Day in motion. High snap, it's over the head of Morgan, ball's on the ground. The whistle's going to be, play's going to be blown dead. It'll be a false start on the Buccaneers. Comets may have recovered that ball. If there's no false start on that play, they may have recovered that ball. That's going to be 2nd and 17. Comets catching another break. 3:17 remaining. Shotgun set. Morgan's going to pitch it to Jackson. Jackson breaks a tackle. Hunter Helms brings him down. at the 5-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st and goal. Just a tough break for the Comets. I think it was Jake Wright that went for his feet, and he just slipped right out.
3 games in the pay dirt right now. We have Tonkawa at Hinton, Fairview Yellow Jackets are in the pay dirt against Moreland, and then Covington Douglas is in the pay dirt against Garber. We're going to do a triple box. Enjoy watching all 3 of these football games.
1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Morgan takes the snap, hands it off to Jackson, goes up the middle, and he's going to be down at the 4-yard line. Good stop by the Comets. Again, they can still make a defensive stand right here. Goals are still there to gain. And even if you allow a field goal right here, I still think you're in a good position for the Comets. Just cannot let them get in the end zone. I formation, Morgan under center. Handoff to Jackson up the middle, and he's through and in the end zone. .158 remaining. That'll make the score 21 to
touchdown there for Tonkawa as they extend their lead right before halftime in that football game. Let's take you to Covington Douglas at Garber. Covington Douglas in the pay dirt.
Huge for the Wolverines. Psycho defense to get off the field. One receiver wide right, one wide left. Ford Smith drops back to pass, looking to throw. Got some crossing routes in. Oh, intended for Parker Smith and just outside the reach of Solomon Bishop. And Parker Smith brings it down for a 1st down for the Wildcats.
That ball hung a little bit, and Solomon looked like he might be able to make a play on it. Maybe at least knock it down, but then I think he started thinking maybe I'm going the other way.
Yeah, kind
of. Pass. Oh. Interception.
Tackled by number.
Big play there by the Moreland defense as they get a turnover in the pay dirt. Let's take you back to Covington Douglas at Garber.
Egan, great solo tackle there by, looks like Ty Chester.
Man, 82
Big O
has had a couple of pancakes in the last
Mason Jordan Jr.
last
for
couple
Covington.
of plays. I'm going to keep an eye on him on this one. He is playing to the whistle, and maybe then some.
Ford Smith, the quarterback, Keegan behind him at tailback. Handoff to Keegan, right up the middle. Nagel and Ty Chester, both seniors for the Wolverines, in on the tackle on senior night.
Excuse me.
3rd and 5, 3rd and goal. Find a way right here, Psycho D. Big goal line stand. Parker Smith out wide left. Ford Smith, the quarterback, Keegan at tailback. Oh, false start.
Yes.
I think your boy, 82, went early is what it looked like.
What's the call here, Coach Reed?
That's my guess.
We can't tell which way they're going to go with this.
I mean, the left side of the line definitely.
You know, my boys are in gray tonight, not in white. So I'm hoping that's not on our boys in gray.
Oh, and it is, man.
Yeah, it was on my boy.
Well, I'm just saying because you said you had your eyes on him, so I thought maybe I was dialed in on him as well, and I thought he moved, but
I thought he did too. You know, and those are tough to tell.
Yeah. So 3rd and 3 now for the Wildcats. Parker Smith again at quarterback, gets to the left side, finds a little hole, and scores for the 1st touchdown for Covington to make the score 20-6.
Touchdown there for Covington Douglas as they get on the scoreboard 20-6 there. Let's take you back to Moreland, where the Moreland is on offense, trailing 14-6.
Man, they got like next level stuff. They got like the guy in the white hat is talking like in an actual mic like the NFL guys.
Yeah. Well, it's better for us. We don't have to look at the signs. blocking the back on the offense. It's 4th down. Wait, 3rd or 4th?
3rd.
The 3rd or 4th? This is 3rd. 3rd and 11.
Tackled by number 1, Brandon Fortune.
This is a not very close game. There's 4 minutes in the first half.
Scores 21-6.
Covington Douglas got a big touchdown there just a couple minutes ago. Let's take you to the kickoff.
Gets ready to kick off for the Wildcats. Goes a kick, little pooch sky kick.
Go get it.
Go get it. David Nagel picks it up, trying to find room to run, breaks upfield, finds a little hole. Oh, the ball squirts out. And then Covington jumps on top of it.
That's the payoff of an onside kick. You know, David does handle the ball, so it wasn't a perfect execution on their part, but you know, you end up having a guy that's not used to returning a kick, and so anyway, big play for Covington. And need this defense to stiffen up here.
Yeah, brings back Covington with the ball, 1st and 10 inside midfield. Ford Smith, a little flea flicker back to Ford Smith, looking to throw deep to Parker. Well covered, get there. Ooh.
Yes, really well covered.
Good job by the coverage, like you keep saying.
Primary receiver was Parker Smith, and he was covered up like with a blanket.
Yeah, Solomon Bishop was all over him on the flea flicker. A little bit of trickery by the Covington offense, sniffed out.
I like the flea flicker.
A little something a little different.
Yeah, I like it. I like that it didn't work even more. My bad.
You're good. Ford Smith, the quarterback, 2nd and 10. Twins left, Parker Smith wide right, rolls to the left, looking to throw, looks back to Parker Smith, and Solomon Bishop in coverage, 50-50 ball. Ooh.
Yeah, and Solomon became the receiver there.
Yeah, probably lucky he underthrew that one.
That he underthrew it as far as he did.
Yes.
Because had that ball been where it was supposed to be.
We'll be right back to Garber. Let's take you to our other Squirtle game of the week this week. Ulysses at Cashion, the Ulysses Tigers on offense.
2nd and long. Looks like he's going to let this one run. So let's see what Coach Fawcett dials up. It's like 2nd and about 18, right around the 44-yard line of Cashion. So a big, huge play there. Cashion having a couple bad snaps, and now the Tigers get one as well. We'll have Scott here, single wing look, power right look. Looks like a pass right here for Scott. Little jet sweep here coming in motion. It is a keeper blown up. It's a flip. It's a reverse. No one's in great coverage by the Cashion Wildcats. Bryce Burke in coverage, and Bobby coming with a big hit. Number 2, the freshman, and that is that's Aiden Alvarado with a reverse, and he'll take a licking as Bryce Burke in pursuit and Bobby with the hit, and that'll be the timeout as Coach Fawcett staring at 3rd and long.
Timeout on the field there in Alva. Let's take you back to Covington Douglas at Garber.
Back now for the Wildcats, and it's handed off to Parker Smith. He gets downhill, wrapped up. Big hit. Ty hits him low, and Seth Smith hits him high.
Cleaned him up. Seth Smith with a big hit, drove him to the turf.
4.5 minutes left to play in the half. Score is 20-8. 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. Parker Smith at the tailback position again. Ford Smith, quarterback, twin to left for Covington. There's a snap, handoff to Parker. And Ty brings him down near the line of scrimmage along with, looked like it was Seth Smith again.
Ty got him.
Ty, okay. 3rd and 5 inside the 30-yard line.
Well, Ty's such a good young man. Clobbers you at the line of scrimmage and helps you out.
Looks towards the sideline, get the call. Snap, play action, throw out to number 4. Trying to find room.
Ooh.
Mark hits him. Skubanek, David.
Yes.
Smith, 4 Wolverines in on the tackle to bring up a
Fairview Yellow Jackets just hit a big pass play, and they are in the pay dirt.
Me too.
That way I don't get lost.
There's 1 minute 30 seconds, or 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, a handoff looks like number 1, Brenner Fortune, or a short pass.
I had no idea where I was. That was stupid.
Wait, when? When?
And for the pass to number 21, Isaiah Burris is complete. Touchdown!
Wait, no, not. Not even close.
Sorry.
Wait, it was close. Oh, he stepped out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play.
I don't know what happened.
Oh. They're pushing the black on offense.
What happened?
I think a block in the back or something like that, or pushing the back.
What does that mean?
We'll be right back to Fairview at Moreland. Let's take you to Covington Douglas at Garber. The Covington Douglas offense is in the pay dirt.
At the quarterback position. Guy in motion. There's a snap. Parker Smith trying to run up the middle. Finds a little hole and looks like he will break one tackle, breaks another tackle, keeps running. Mark Bishop on his back. Then David brings him down. Tough run by Parker Smith.
He's strong. He's a good athlete. And he's a coach's kid. So there's that stereotype there. You know, he's not going to give in. We talked about body language earlier. He's not a kid that's going to lay down. As a good run by him right there. In a big moment.
After the run, 1st and goal near the 5-yard line. Keegan in motion, handoff to Keegan. He bounces, finds a little hole up the middle, and is brought down near the goal line, and he is in. So A.J. Keegan punches it in for the Covington.
Big touchdown right there for Covington Douglas right before halftime. Let's take you back to Fairview at Moreland. The Yellow Jackets are in the pay dirt.
Brenner Fortune looks like he ran into the fence. Now he's hurt.
He's all right.
Just the head planted in the fence.
That's Brenner Fortune.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Because he ran into the fence. He ran into the fence.
This is Andy back in the Squirrel Studio. We only have 2 games that are not at halftime right now. Covington Douglas and Garber. Fairview at Moreland. There's injuries in both. It looks like Fairview and Moreland are back ready to play, so let's take you back to Moreland. Timeout on the field in Moreland. Let's take you to the Squirtle game of the week, Covington Douglas at Garber. Looks like Covington Douglas going for 2 here.
Wide right.
It's going to be a run. Quarterback, no?
Yep. To the right side. Play action. He gets the outside, and Parker Smith will make the 2-point conversion successful. So, with about 2.5 minutes left to play, the score is now 20-16, and we're going to take a short break and be back for the Wildcat kickoff.
We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Back here in the Squirrel studio, we have 6 games at halftime. Covington Douglas and Garber are at commercial, as well as Fairview at Moreland. As soon as one of those 2 games comes back, we'll take you straight back to the action. Really good first halves so far. We have Jones at Millwood. We've had some technical difficulties with that game, so we haven't shown it to you on pay dirt yet. But Jones leads that one 7-6 in the second quarter. Bishop McGuinness Piedmont, a surprising score for a lot of people right now. Bishop McGuinness only leading that one 6-0 at half. Cashion has a 2-touchdown lead, 20-7 against Kansas Ulysses School. That game being played at Northwestern in Alva. Grove has a huge halftime lead over Cleveland, 56-0. And Tonkwall in a really important district matchup against Hinton, leading that one 21-7 at halftime. If Tonkwall goes on to win that game, they have a matchup next week in Tonkwall against the Cashion Wildcats for the district championship. Looks like we have Covington Douglas at Garber back, so let's take you to the action in Garber.
I mean, no fair catch was called, but he's on one knee and gets.
Good job by David hanging on, being tough there. Great job. You got to give Covington credit here.
All momentum was
20-0
in Garber favor.
They got to give him credit for bouncing back. Now, I mean, this is a tough ball game. Could go either way.
1st and 10, Blazer in the game at the fullback position. David Nagel wide left as the lone receiver. Snap. Howery tries to get outside, and A.J. Keegan blows it up in the backfield. After the tackle for loss by A.J. Keegan, 2nd and 15 upcoming for the Wolverines with 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Trips right, tie in the slot, Solomon next receiver, David wide right. Howard loans the gun, tie in motion, play action, looks to throw, and Scooby's open across the middle, and he catches it, makes one miss.
Yes.
Big gain.
Let's go to Fairview at Moreland. The Jackets are in the pay dirt.
Pass number 1, Bird Fortune, touchdown, Jackets! Kicks it, and it is good. The score is 28-6. Fairview was up with 15 seconds left on the clock.
Wolverines dodged a bullet is the bottom line.
Yes, so 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line, minute 33 left to play. Howard the snap, looks towards the right side to throw. Deep routes as he steps up in the pocket, looking to run, gets hit low, keeps trying to truck, and gets brought down after a gain of 2, bringing up 3rd and 8.
Boy, that was close. I'm not sure who the defender was, but he got his hand on that ball, nearly pulled it away from Brett Howery.
Ticking towards a minute, let's play in the half, 3rd and 8. David Nagel wide left, tie in the slot to the left, Solomon to the right. Howery loan the gun. Looks like we have a Covington timeout. Yeah, Covington timeout with 58 seconds left to play as the score is 20-16. 3rd and 8 here. Be a big moment for the Wolverine offense. Get a first down, find a way to get some points, get the ball in the second half.
You know, it's a win here, even if we just in the half without even scoring. Obviously, best case scenario, you want to score here, get some momentum back before half. But like you pointed out during,
That's easy stuff.
Yeah, I'm telling him about what I'm doing in math. Well, it's something to buy time at least.
Are you telling your teachers?
No.
No.
Toss number 24. Ooh, good tackle by number 2, Michael Wheeler.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is halftime. Baby Yellow Jackets are 28.
Solomon Bishop wide right, David wide left. Ty looks like he's going to go to the slot receiver position on the left side. I mean, I'm going to just try to talk something into fruition, I guess you could say. Let's hard count right here. Get a little 3rd and manageable.
I love that. I think you may be on to something.
Well, we'll see. Little motion. Ties up going to tailback. Now David Nagel looking at the play sheet goes to the right side. Solomon goes to the left. Snap. Looks to the left side. Solomon's going deep. Oh, rolls out to the right. Now looking to throw. Makes 2 juke moves. Jukes back to the left. And ends up getting brought down by Parker Smith. But Brett Howery didn't get much yardage there, but made at least 4 Covington defenders miss.
Brett might be a good dancer.
Smooth on his feet.
He might be.
You never know.
We need to check that out at one of the fall dances maybe this year.
Quickly the ball, 4th and 7.
Big play.
25 seconds. Try to give him a hard count. Nothing going, 20 seconds. And timeout with 18 seconds left to play. So Coach Hughes wants to bring the offense to the sideline, get things right for this big 4th down with 18 seconds left to play in the half as the Wolverines are up 20-16.
I kind of talk about this almost every week. You know, end of quarters, into half, whatever. The way a coach handles it tells you something. Right now, if he just wanted the quarter to end, he doesn't call that timeout. And so I think he's thinking greedy here.
Yeah, aggressive.
He's wanting to get a first down. We may be out of timeout, so maybe something towards the sideline.
Hey, this is Corey back in studio. Andy had a family emergency, so we're praying everything is going okay there. We are down to just 1 game. The rest of the games are at half, but as soon as they come back, we'll get you back straight into the action. For now, we'll stick here with Covington Douglas at Garber.
Practice, hurry up. He wants his offense to be as fast as possible. So if something happens to be in bounds, I think we're prepared to hurry up and get to the ball. Now it's a tough task with at the most 12 seconds left to get to the ball, get a snap off.
You got a trick play here? Hook and ladder?
Maybe. We've seen it once.
We saw the hook and ladder.
We did.
When was that? Was that last week or 2 weeks ago?
That was 2 weeks ago. No, maybe last week because we were on the call for it, weren't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. We were. I surely won't call it 2 weeks in a row.
No, maybe they won't expect it though. Maybe that's the trickery of it.
Maybe that's the trick.
4th and 7, 18 seconds left to play. Snap to Howries. He drops back to pass, rolls out right. And he's looking to run, gets upfield, he's along the sideline and decides to get out of bounds. Good. Heads up play by Brett. Gets the first down, gets out of bounds with 12 seconds left to play.
That's heavy running by the freshman to get out of bounds to protect the clock and also get enough for the first down.
And you also got the marker's on the opposite side of the field, so it's not like they're right in front of me. He's got no yards to gain to get to that spot. There's a snap, looking to throw left to Solomon Bishop, one-on-one. Solomon tiptoes, I think he's in, and he is, great. Toe tap at the 1 yard line with 6.8
possibly
seconds.
Enough time for 2 plays.
I agree. Wow. So here we are talking about maybe 2 plays. Now we're getting already 2 plays and still have 6.8 seconds in the half.
Yes. Looking back now, you see the mindset of Coach Hughes, and it's paying off the way he was thinking there with that timeout. Hopefully it pays off big.
Yeah, spread formation here, 6.8. Receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Howie with the snap, looks to the left. Steps up in the pocket. He's got to get rid of it. Oh, a little shovel.
Are you kidding me?
Chester. What a play. Wow. Here I am getting nervous as you get bottled up, no timeout. Yeah. Just shovel past to Ty Chester, wide open in the end zone.
He's Houdini down there on the goal line. He did that earlier in the year.
He did.
I want to say game 1.
Yeah.
He pulled something like that.
Yeah, game 1 or 2.
He's just balling. He's just playing. And that we talked about how that was a good sign, that he's relaxed enough to do something like that.
Yeah, so on 2-point conversion, handoff to Ty. He gets brought down. Good stick by A.J. Keegan low.
I'm telling you.
Don't let that take away from the great play there by Howie. Finding Ty Chester, scrambling to his left. Can't turn and throw, so just shovel pass towards the end zone to make the score 26-16 right before the half.
Jamel Holloway-esque, except forward instead of backwards.
One second left.
Wow. And, it was doom and gloom. All the momentum had shifted over to Covington. And with that timeout, obviously some plays happened before the timeout, but then
that 4th and 7 on the scramble was huge.
It really was. Great job by the coaching staff. Great job by Brett Howery and the offensive line and everybody there to make something happen out of nothing. Awesome.
Man, the emotion, like you said, emotions were high, low after the Covington comes back. Even on that last play, I'm sitting here thinking, oh, don't go down with the sack. And I already mentioned.
All of our games now are in halftime, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll get back to the action as soon as our games are back from half.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities, because we're in your communities, with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Looks like we got some action back at Kingfisher, so I'll take you there to Michael Swisher on the call.
He's left a void in the schedule, so they went to Kansas to play in Alva.
Tight end set, 2 backs. Hand off to Munoz, up the middle. Moving the pile.
Snodgrass going to
help push him a little bit. Might have got an extra yard out of that.
It's like a gain of about 5, so it's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Cooper coming into wide receiver. Slot, probably going to go to motion.
Okay, and call that a gain of 6. It's 2nd down and 4.
Yep.
There's your motion. Man, it goes back the other way,
Wow,
and that's
yeah.
played well by Mount St. Mary. Kind of a different wrinkle there by the Jackets, but it was played well by the Rockets. It's going to be a loss on the play, and a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down and about 6, maybe 7 yards. Team looks to the sideline for the call. Third down. They're going to go right with it. Snodgrass tries to get the block. Munoz gives him the block, and he gets the first down. Nice job by Munoz to get out there in front of him, seal off his man, and that allows Snodgrass to move the chains. Nothing fancy about that.
Yeah, Munoz has to be careful on that block because his arms were extended right there, and that's generally a holding call.
I think everybody on this side turned to look for a flag.
Yeah,
and
I did.
Happy to not see it, but it's an F&M Bank first down for the Jackets. Gets the ball down to the 42, keeps the clock running, 8:48 to go, 3rd quarter. Munoz this time gets the carry, and he just puts his head down and bowls forward, gets 5, maybe
Yeah,
6
good
yards.
tough run, probably 6 yards.
At least 6.
Yeah.
2nd down and 4.
You are a fan favorite, aren't you?
Well, that's family. He has no
Oh,
choice.
he has no
Well,
choice.
he doesn't like. They don't have to like me, but they have to wave at me. Contractually obligated. 2nd and 4. Snodgrass going to get the first down. Moves the chains inside the 30 down to the 28, 29-yard line. F&M Bank first down run by Slade Snodgrass. This is closer to what we saw the first
series,
drive
yep.
of the game. First offensive drive of the game for Kingfisher.
By the time Kingfisher ran away from the blitz and was able to overload this side of the field. Mount St. Mary's has 7 people on the line of scrimmage. Just got to get past the.
I think Cooper got that carry. We'll say gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Under 7.5 to play 3rd quarter. Kingfisher cheerleaders are around with the buckets out, taking donations for Jackets versus Cancer.
Motion across the field. This time we're going to run away from the motion.
Same play.
Try to get to
Other
the edge.
side, and Snodgrass gets the edge. There's a flag. He's into the end zone for Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown, but there is a flag. And it is holding on Kingfisher.
Maybe that's why he was able to get to the edge. We'll make it a little longer 2nd down. Actually, be 1st down or 2nd down?
I think it's still 2nd down. I think it's what it was on that play. It was 2nd down.
Okay.
So 2nd about 16. Cooper in motion again. Fake it to him. They're going to come to this side. This time Snodgrass cuts it up inside. Munoz is over here saying, hey, I had us an alley over here. I had us an alley. It's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down and 10.
Cooper's saying, man, I'm going in motion a lot.
Jackets approaching 6 minutes on this drive. back at the original line of scrimmage, but it's third down now.
Play clock under 10.
Munoz right up the middle. Moves the pile, but it's only going to get about 4 yards. So it's going to be fourth down for the Jackets. You got to think they're going for it here. Say 4th and 6. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Clock's running, 5:20. Play clock's at 15 now and running.
Snodgrass getting everybody lined up. Looks like they're going to try to overload this side.
Snodgrass cuts it back up that far side, and he stopped well short of the first down. Well, a lengthy drive by the Jackets, but not one that results in points.
Looks like that drive stalled out for Kingfisher. Let's head over to Tonkawa at Hinton.
Buccaneers really shooting themselves in the foot with the flags that they've received. Comets, I believe, only have one penalty on the night. That's a category that they need to keep consistent with the way it's going right now. Shotgun set, Morgan going to take the snap, rolls right, looks to pass, looking deep over the middle, and it's going to be picked up by Roderick Sowers. He's up the near sideline, spin move to the 25. Down to the 22. There's that turnover we were talking about. Roderick Sowers leaps up big time into the air and goes and gets that ball. He actually met his own man. They both jumped around. I believe that was Braden Strong that he met with. Roderick Sowers, luckily, it goes into one of their hands, and he comes down with it, runs up the field for about 15 yards. And the Comets are in business inside the 25-yard line. Levi Taylor, pistol set. Jake Wright lined up behind him. Both receivers near sideline. That's Strong and Helms. Fakes the handoff to Jake Wright, and he's open for a pass for Braden Strong, and he breaks the tackle. He's down to the 2, the 1. And he's going to be down at the 1. A little trickeration by the Comets. Levi Taylor faked the handoff to Jake Wright. Pitches it to Braden Strong, the former quarterback. Jake Wright is wide open, and he gets the ball down to the 1-yard line. Comets looking to punch this in, make this a ball game. Jake Wright up the middle, breaks the tackle. He's going to be stopped for no gain. 7 minutes remaining, third quarter. Be second and short. Let's see if this veteran offensive line can't open up a big hole for big Jake Wright. It's going to be a quarterback sneak to the right, and he's pushed into the end zone. Touchdown, Comets!
Hinton with the score there to pull within 7 or 8, depending on the extra point. Let's head over to Ulysses at Cashion. Ulysses has the ball to start the third quarter.
If it was an early, a quick
yeah, no doubt.
With our drive back to our various places.
2.5, maybe 3.5 for some of our folks here in the booth. So 10:36 here, running clock, third quarter, bunch set right formation. Keeper left side, Scott's looking for a lane, doesn't get anywhere as he's stonewalled by Jackson Vandruff. And that'll bring up fourth down and about 2. Question mark here for Fawcett. What's he going to do?
I think he's gone for it.
We're going to jump over to Mount St. Mary at Kingfisher. Mount St. Mary is, well, looks like they just threw an interception. Kingfisher with the ball.
It is Kingfisher's ball.
So Ethan Karcher picks off another pass. He was seeing 6. Another INT for the Kingfisher D. That's a Pioneer iVideo defensive stand. Karcher with his second pick, and that was Harrison Evans getting through and forcing the pressure and forcing that early
He had
throw.
to get rid of it a little early. Karcher's mind was seeing 6, and his feet said, But it is a turnover.
Again, the Kingfisher defense steps up big. The lead remains 5, 2:31 to go. Kingfisher with the ball at the 25. 2:31 in the third quarter, I should say. Everybody to the right. This time he does get to the outside. And just got to take your hands off of them once they get turned their backs to you. We got multiple flags down.
Yeah.
Holding on the Jackets.
We're going to go over to Fairview at Moreland. Fairview up by a few scores here and looking to add to the lead.
We're good now. They need to bring. No, we're good. We'll be all right. They're going that way, so they just need to pass it right into the end zone. But I know it's not that easy. Thank you. Number 25, Blake Perez, trying to pile through him down at the 25-yard line.
Perez in the middle, tackled by Jason Snowden and company. No gain on the play, brings up a third down to Hay.
Hand off to Blake Perez around the right side. Number 25, by the way. Number 7.
Cashin with the big play to get them close to the pay dirt. We're going to go back and forth between Ulysses Cashin and Fairview at Moreland.
The Tigers running clock here, actually out of bounds, so I apologize. So clock has stopped. 8:14 on the clock here, second quarter. This is the first possession for the Cashin Wildcats here in the second half, as getting a 3 and out with the Tigers on the initial kickoff. Nabavi to the right of Harmon. It'll be a give to Nabavi left side. He bounces it outside, trying to break free. Good open field tackle. Good work there by number 31, Orozco.
You know it's picking up. It's picking up what you're putting down, man.
Pass number 21, Isaiah Burke, is complete.
Trips right for the Cashin Wildcats. Vandriff at left on the tight end set. That'll be another give to actually a keeper. Harmon on the slant to Legas all the way down to that's like the 14-yard line. Great job and an unbelievable touchdown-saving tackle there by the DB for the Tigers. Or Legas would have been looking at touchdown number 2 on the night.
And talk about a shoestring tackle. Just another great route running.
First and 10 from the 17. Give the Nabavi right side. There's a mad rush. He's trying to get to the outside. Has a chance. Tackled by that pink tackle, but the pink towel on the back.
Whose idea was that?
That was Mom's idea, I think. So Orozco with the tackle. Actually, that may have been number 33. I apologize. I can't tell. Brennan Vager. We've called their names quite a bit. So it'll be basically no gain. Good work by Nabavi, which turning basically into what would have been a 4-yard loss into getting it back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be second down and 10. 6:35 running clock here. Third quarter. 2-by-2. Gavin Fippins checked in for Vandruff. And nice work there by Harmon and the team, getting the free 5, and that'll bring up second down and 5 for the Cashion Wildcats.
Big shout out again to Squirtle making us the game of the week and everything else. I was actually pretty privileged to be in the Squirtle Pay Dirt studio last week.
Yeah, you're flashing those threads. You're showing off the fancy shirt that you
Talk
got.
about stressful, though, sitting there with everybody in our group message, sending updates in from all across the games everywhere. It's a little hectic. So the guys that do that, Andy Campbell and those other guys, huge shout out to them and thanks to them.
Harmon with the pass screen and the Manning with this move and the catch. It will be a touchdown. Cashion Wildcats. That literally was a window closing by the millisecond, but Manning with the catch and the swift feet and the shimmy to get in the end zone for his first touchdown, or his second touchdown of the night, and the Cashion Wildcats go up 26-7.
Wow. All I can say on that was, wow. I mean, Ben threaded the needle. Mason did a great job of focusing, catching the ball, and then stopped on a dime and made a kid miss to get in the end zone. Great.
Cashion extends their lead. We'll take you back to Hinton, where the Comets have the ball.
Near sideline, Strong far sideline. Quick pass to Braden Strong, high points it. Has to go up and get it a little bit. He gains a couple on the play, that's okay. If that pass is a little bit lower, the coverage was backed off of Braden Strong enough. He may have been to make a move outside, cut back inside, and found space. Comets got to keep their composure, stay settled down, not get too excited, execute, run the plays you're supposed to run, get good blocks. You have the ball, you got all the time in the world. Handoff, Jake Wright, cuts outside, he's got a little bit of room, slip, gets across the first down marker, across midfield and down at the 45-yard line of the Buccaneers, Jake Wright. Stuck his left leg in the ground and slipped a little bit. May have tweaked some, but he's staying out there, he's toughing it out. Tried to plant and he slipped a little bit.
I'll take you back to Moreland, where Fairview is back in the pay dirt.
My teachers like you guys do?
Sure.
I should?
Yeah.
You think it's going to be a pass or a run?
I think they need to pass it, but probably a run. I think they need to pass it now.
Owen's taking a food break.
Which shouldn't be needed.
It's okay, we got to score while I'm on here. Owen.
She's got to get a goal. Hand up to number 25, Blake Perez. Touchdown, Jackets.
Should I do like they do in soccer and go, goal, for a real long time?
No.
No, okay. What a great game so far.
Yep.
All right. Owen, I'm handing it off back to you.
Fairview extends their lead. We're going to go over to check in with the Covington-Garber game.
Mark Bishop, as he goes left side now, he cuts back to right, finds a little more grass, tries to get the outside, he does, he's up ahead, makes a good block, and Mark gets the sideline, cuts back left, and great kickoff return by Mark Bishop to start off the second half.
That's what we've been waiting for.
Give him a chance.
Great return by Mark. What would that be? About a 50-yard return,
yeah.
Roughly. That's the way you start a half. Now go punch it in.
Yep, keep the momentum rolling. Gets on the left side and kind of reverse field. You knew if you could get around the right side, he'd have room to run, and that he did. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. First drive for Garber of the second half.
A great start to the third quarter there for Garber. We're going to head over to Kingfisher, where Mount St. Mary is driving.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have another.
Just go ahead and score with it, though. Krug
Option
runs the
plays.
option, has a lane. It's opened up. It's going to be a touchdown Rockets. Nobody's catching him. 43 yards. Salvador Jackson. Nice play call and execution there.
Nobody cover the pitch man.
And just like that, Mount St. Mary leads it. You knew the defense could just keep it up, and now it's going to be on the offense to try to get this lead back. Point is off the mark. That helps. Man, not really at all. But it's 13-12. We've got 9:18 to play. We're going to be back with more after this.
Looking for a
Head over to Hinton Tonkawa, where Tonkawa just ended a drive with an interception.
Down, you kind of got to do that right there. You feel like a flag should be thrown with the extra stuff that's going on after.
Looks like we got an injured Comet, so we'll go back to Covington at Garber.
And Howard loaned the gun as Skuvanek motions to the tight end position. Snap. Oh, steps out of the pocket and nothing going there as number 20 A.J. Keegan brings him down for the sack to make it 4th and long. So after the kickoff return by Mark Bishop, couldn't really get things going offensively on the first drive.
Yep. Got a punt here.
Yep, no one back deep. Ty with the snap, low kick, give us a good bounce.
Come on, bounce the right way.
Ooh, and kind of just stops.
It did.
So inside the 20, about the 17-yard line.
Let's go back to Kingfisher and see how they respond after Mount St. Mary takes the lead.
Play. Jackets are 61 yards away. We got Chris Cameron and Tanya watching from Fort Cobb Lake.
I could have swore I saw him with a camper behind his pickup the other day, but I thought.
Looks like they're at a timeout there, so let's head back to Ulysses playing cash-in. Looks like Ulysses just has the ball.
Standing, basically out there, putting himself out in harm's way. Got the pass off, didn't take the sack. Power right look again here. Keeper by Scott. He'll come back to the middle. He's met in the hole by Bryce Burke, along with number 18, Seth Gilbert. So good work there by sophomore and a junior. And I'll bring up 4th down at about 6 here. Not decision time for Fawcett as number 2 for the Tigers, Aiden Alvarado checks back in. Going out will be Ben Scott as well as number 24. That is Christian Jaquez. I'll get this right. I don't know.
We'll eventually get it.
Thank you.
I think you're doing a great job.
I think you are too.
I just say the number.
And that's hard for me to see. So 4th down and 6, 2:58, third quarter. Looks like we're breaking huddle with a bunch of extra guys here. Let's see what happens as we have that wishbone look again as number 2, the freshman, under center. Looks like Coach Fawcett will have to call a timeout as the play clock was reaching 0. So with that.
Looks like we got a timeout in cash, and let's go back to Kingfisher.
As Sean said.
He says move the chains.
F&M Bank first down run by Harrison Evans. Tanya Cameron had her own battle with cancer. I know she recently spoke in front of one of the local HCE groups.
They're a yard and a half off the ball. They're not going to jump off sides, are they?
Trying to get out here. Snodgrass does somehow. He's going to get 7 out of that.
You think we could get a yard and a half if they're a yard and a half off the ball?
Yeah. Clock's running, 7:36.
Maybe they're just daring you.
I think we've got a timeout by the Rockets. Let us take one with them. 7:36 to play. Jackets trail by a point.
Let's head back to Fairview at Moreland. Bearcats with the ball.
4th and 4. Looks like they're going for it. Timeout, Bearcats.
We got a timeout there as well, so we'll head back to our game of the week, Ulysses at Cashion.
Receiver was number 16, I believe. That was Andrew Scott, and that'll be a turnover of downs as the Cashion Wildcats, again, bend, don't break, and take over at the 34.
Yeah, and that number 2 right there is the freshman. They brought him in and maybe just wanted to throw him off, didn't think they were going to run it or throw it there. Put it out there, throw it. That kid right there, as he grows and becomes a more seasoned player out there on the varsity level, yeah, he's going to pull that down, just go get the first down and be able to keep the drive alive.
Yeah, good. It was a good throw. It was on the hands.
Yeah.
I mean, Manning was in pursuit in coverage. So Cashion takes over, 1st and 10 from the 33. 2:42 left here, third quarter. Little bunch formation here on the short side. Little screen of Manning. Let's see if he can get a block. Gilbert's with the first block. Cuts back in. Manning cuts back inside. Drags the pile forward. Nice work there by Manning. Getting all the way out to about, looks like the 42-yard line. Will bring up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, Manning does such a good job of just making the first guy miss, going to get as many yards as he can, and that time
and really just lowering his head and getting some.
Do what?
I said, and really just lowering his head, not dancing around once he's got that open space and just goes and gets some yards.
So Cashion on the short side has that bunch. Nobody to the right. Lagasse by himself out wide. Looks like a little. So nice work there by the D lineman, reading the eyes of Ben Harmon, seeing that slant, or that, and in essence, yes, that slant coming across the middle. And the intended receiver was Lagasse on that. Falls to the ground. I'll bring up 3rd down and short.
Yeah, they say they coach you, you're not going to get to the quarterback, see what he's doing back there, and if he's going back to throw it, jump up and get as high as you can, and that time just knocked it down.
Now Bobby with the ball will get across the first down marker, so Nababi's been good there on 3rd down for the Cashion Wildcats, and that'll be 1st down and 10 from the 45. 2:02 left here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. It's Neiman Nababi, Chris Gibson, and Drew Baker. Cashion staying in that bunch formation here with Gilbert, Manning, and Vandruff. Lagasse out by himself. Nababi to the right of Harmon. Looks like a little meerkat getting a call here from Coach. 20 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. Snap, little screen again to Manning out in front. Catch at the 45. Steps out of bounds right around the, looks like the 47. Gain of about 2. Right idea there. Obviously setting something up here for the Wildcats.
That's what I'm thinking. You see a play like that. For one, Mason Manning could probably bust that and go to the house. But let's see if he doesn't set that up for something later on.
I would love that hitch look to Lagasse, but not do it, but have Nababi go out in the flats and catch that one as everyone draws to the middle. 2x2, actually.
Let's head over to Kingfisher, where Kingfisher's got the ball and moving it. They're about the 30-yard line, approaching the pay dirt.
Off at 6:50.
Double slot set.
2nd and 4. That time Harrison Evans gets it. He's got the first down. Keeps those legs going. He's still pulling them down. Gets inside the 20, inside the 15. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Jackets at the 13-yard line. Big run by Harrison Evans. Jackets are in the Kingfisher Electric red zone. Going to spot the ball at the 13. Down to 6.5 to play. Snodgrass is going to keep this one. Probably had more yardage if he cut it up inside, but I can see that up here. It's easy. Got some guys getting up a little slow there.
Evans and Snodgrass getting up a little slow.
2nd down for the Jackets. Play clock's already down to 15. Again, they're going to have to hurry. 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And they didn't get it off unless Myers had to call a timeout. Well, they've thrown the flag. That hurts, but Kingfisher still within striking distance here. They got to get these, got to get set sooner. 2nd and 14.
We've been running 3 different plays.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
5.5 to play. Munoz cuts it up inside. Plays like a little pinball there.
Yep.
Gets a lot of those yards back, but it's going to be 3rd and about 6 still, maybe 7. Stevenson Insurance Center.
Cashin is now in the pay dirt after a long run play, so we'll catch some of the action there.
Hopefully y'all can see that play. That was a great job by Mason Manning. I had it on the field camera, but maybe you could see, I mean, he had a great job, did a great job of just looking down the field, getting to the edge, and then having a great cutback to get those extra yards.
And I appreciate about that Manning definitely in this game is looking for that extra yardage.
Absolutely.
So 2 up top. We've got Gavin Phippen who's checked in.
Always nice to see Gavin coming back in.
Also got Tonko in the pay dirt. We'll try to go back and forth between these games with the action.
And off to Luke Shepard. He's stuffed immediately. Valdespino, Helms, Emilio Gonzalez, all on the stop. Buccaneers maybe trying to get creative. So much focus on Jackson. And it's probably nice for them to give him a little bit of a break. I formation.
Getting to Bobby. He's got a big hole. Doesn't take it. Decides to go outside. Pulls forward. That'll be a touchdown. 6-yard run.
Morgan hands it off to Jackson. Jackson's got room on the right side. He breaks another tackle. He's going to stiff arm another. And he's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. He's just a tough man to stop. He makes one move and gets outside. There hasn't been a holding call tonight on either side. You got to think, with as much space as he's had, even though he is a really talented tailback, there's got to be holding somewhere. Just too much space.
Looks like Kingfisher's lining up for a field goal to take the lead late in the 4th. Let's catch that action.
He's actually cross breeze. High snap.
Kick is up. It's got the distance. It looks good. It is good. Alan Munoz, 33-yard field goal with 3:59 to play, and the Jackets retake the lead.
While that was going on, looks like Tonka was scored again, and now they're going to line up for the extra point.
And that is what they'll do. They're going to go for 2. The offense is going to stay on the field for the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers are going to call a timeout on the 2-point conversion. Probably a smart timeout, because if you put this 2-point conversion, if it's good, that puts you up by 15 with 6 minutes left. 6:40 remaining. Comets trail 27-14.
Ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages. Taking a
Branson very often as number 1, Mendez gets to the edge, and that'll be 1st down and 10. Another great set of field position for the Tigers as they start their 3rd possession of the half.
Chris and I's favorite thing right there, high up arm tackling, the most favorite thing we love in all the games so far.
Yeah, just got to come in and really finish tackles. Like you said, you don't see that from Jake very often. He usually is a pretty sure tackler, comes in hard and goes, is always a really good form tackler. At that time, just kind of came up high with that misdirection and let him get those extra yards. But a great job by Bryce Burke to get the kid out of bounds before he got any big yards.
Cash in that 4-4 set, keeper straight up to the 1 back. immediately met there by Nick Nabavi. Dragon, nice work, nice strong work there. You needed that gang tackle, and it happened a little too late. That's a big gain there for number, is that number 38? Or?
That'd be 38.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I'm going to say 38.
Yeah, 38, Lorenzo Gomez, the junior. So 2nd and 3, and that definitely, it looks like, I say definitely, it looks like it will be the end of the third quarter with about 2 seconds left. So you're cashing wild.
Wolverine just blew it up. No room right there.
Wow.
Scoobneck's in the backfield. We had Dylan Dalton, Ty Chester. He looked right, left, up the middle. Not a good choice in that situation.
Nowhere to go. Great job by the defense.
Second and 12. Fort Smith QB, Parker Smith, tailback. One wide right, one wide left. There's a snap. Play action, looking to throw. Getting pressured. It's open. Ty chases him down, gets a hold of the jersey and brings him down. Good solo tackle on number 10, Cooper Sherman, as he had a little bit of room on the right side.
Good pursuit by Ty to continue to play, and that takes a lot of effort.
Ball will be spotted at the Covington Douglas 41-yard line. 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. Upcoming Twins.
Mount St. Mary at Kingfisher is one game we have that's within a score, so we're going to catch the last of the action here.
Yep, 2 wideouts, 2 backs.
Shotgun.
Toss pitch.
Pitches it. It's strung out a little bit. Jackets can tackle. It's going to be a good stop. It's going to force the 3rd down here. We've got a Yellow Jacket down on the field. That's long, and his shoulder looks like his shoulder's hurting him. He gets some help up that left shoulder. He plays with it injured, and it's maybe come out of the spot it needs to be in. I think we're going to see Parker come in for him.
That's Tanner Parker coming in.
Your typical center / linebacker. 3rd down and 7. Clock is running. 2.5. Play clock's down to 7. Rockets are going to have to hurry. I don't think they're going to get this play call off. I think Willis called a timeout over on the far side, and he did. All right, they take a timeout. This timeout presented by Medic Pharmacy and Gifts at Kingfish.
Was that the safety? We score? Good job. Owen wants to give a shout out to his brother. Go ahead, Owen. Good job.
Billy wants to give a shout out to, who is it again? I forgot.
I'm not telling you.
Okay, never mind. Oh,
bad snap.
Safety.
That's safety, isn't it? You got it? Did we get a safety on that?
No. Number 54 with the hard hit. That's Kaden Pettis.
Hinton with a long pass play, and they are now in the pay dirt.
I think he stepped out of bounds after he caught that. Referee didn't see it. Either way, it's a caught pass. That would have just helped the clock being stopped, but the Comets are down at the 21-yard line. Braden Strong having himself a night. Levi Taylor throwing the ball well, under pressure. He got hit as he released that ball. I formation. Fakes the pitch, hands off to Jake Wright. Another flag. It's a false start. The far sideline official has been throwing the flag for the false start quite a bit tonight. Comets have 5:25 remaining, clock's rolling. Down by 2 possessions. If they can put this ball in rather quickly, they got a really good shot at coming back in this game. Pass to Seth Beatty. He rumbles forward. He's still rumbling forward inside the 20. Comet's got to get up to the line. They need to continue to move. Getting Seth Beatty involved, I think that's a great idea for the Comets. He's a hard man to tackle. Get a pass to him inside the 10. He may take it for 6. Ball inside the 20. We are in red zone territory, 2nd and 8. Shotgun set, 3 wide. Levi Taylor rolls to his left, cuts back in, cuts back outside, gets a good gain.
Ulysses, Kansas is in the pay dirt, also against Cashion, so we're going to go back and forth between these two games.
Keeper back in the middle. Nice cutback. Manning with the tackle, eventually wrapped up there by a few other Cashion Wildcats, but not after a healthy gain. Nice work by 25, the freshman.
Levi Taylor, shotgun set. They might try and go for the end zone on this play. And that'll be an incomplete pass. His arm was going forward.
The ground got downhill on a cutback and got some big yards for the Tigers.
Little give on the sweep to Cortez again. This time he's able to cut through. He got about 15 last time when he ran that. This time he gets about 8. Wildcats were there. Just the pursuit's just not as fast as we'd like. You know, I don't know, give credit to the Tigers, you know, kind of wearing down the Cashion Wildcats as well.
And then I think you can get another first down before you put it in the end zone, but at that point you probably want to try and shoot for the end zone if you get this first down. Levi Taylor drops back to pass. Has Roderick Sowers. And it's over his head, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. It'll be Tonkawa football with 3:53 remaining.
Yes, man, because they are just kind of marching down, doing what they want with that running game. And on the 1 yard line, we've seen a lot of it tonight and it's almost to a fault because you come in and aren't really focused on the tackle. We've seen kids break tackles where we've seen the Wildcats coming in trying to knock the ball out. That's all well and good. But first and foremost, you got to make the tackle.
Absolutely. All right, so 1st and goal from the 1, 7:36 here, 4th quarter. The Tigers are looking to get their first points in the second half. Give to Scott. He'll come up the middle. He stopped. Nice job there. He's still trying to reach. If they can knock the ball loose, that'll be a fumble. And they won't give him forward progress. I don't know who was the human missile there for the Cashion Wildcats underneath. There's a few guys. I'm going to guess Jackson Vandruff. He's one of them. Bryce Burke,
yep.
And holding up the Ben Scott, who gets it basically 2 inches from the goal line. That was another great spot there for the Tigers. Would have loved for the Cashion Wildcats to pop that ball out of his hands as he was trying to reach for the end zone. So we've got number 2 in at quarterback at the 1 spot. Actually, it'll go right to number 31, Carmelo Orozco, and that'll be a 1 yard touchdown for the Tigers as they get on the board first time since the first quarter.
Yeah, and that drive there was just
24 maybe, actually. Something like that. Oh, bad snap. Oh, fumble. Oh, on the play. Oh, Bearcats recover it. Oh. Down by number 7, Bryce Tremay. No, Bryce Tremay never got him. No, I think it was number 11, Trace Bonham. No, tackle by number 7, Bryce Tremay. Number 11, Trace Bonham was helping with it. Caroline, bum, 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 time, so good. Flag on the play. Be a full start. What was it? What was it? What? Delay game. I think the clock ran out. Delay game. Bentley, I think that clock ran out over there. Bentley, see that number that's going down? I think that went out.
There he goes, handoff. And down by a whole bunch of Fairview Yellow Jackets.
Which brings up 2nd and 4.
I think this will be their first loss of the season, Bearcats. No, did not get in.
Brings up 4th down. Wait, I mean 3rd down.
The Jackets need a turnover right now.
And 6 on the play will bring up a 3rd down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Did they get held? Touchdown!
Wait, yeah, touchdown.
I thought they could for sure hold on.
Moreland adds 6 more there. Let's go over to Covington and Garber. Garber is approaching the pay dirt.
Oh, gosh. Ooh. Wow. Might be a targeting there.
Yeah,
My
get
goodness.
his feet tangled up, and 64, Austin Jordan comes flying in with the big hit.
And good hit by 64. I mean, no doubt about it. Like it's up a little high.
10 seconds left in the third quarter, 2nd and 4 inside the 30-yard line. Wolverines look toward the sideline. Looks like we're just going to wait, go into the 4th. And we will. So third quarter comes to the end. Score is 32-24 in favor of Garber. Fourth quarter is upcoming after.
Looks like they're into the 4th quarter there. As you can see here on the screen, Mount St. Mary and Kingfisher has ended. Kingfisher squeaks out a win there with a late field goal, win 15-13. Let's go back to Ulysses at Kansas.
Have a bunch of touchdowns. Not one of them is going to get called back. I can feel it. One of these games, it's
Or
going to happen.
step out of bounds on the
Or
2.
step out of bounds. I mean, I feel it. It's coming.
All right, the Cashion Wildcats looks like they're going to call a timeout as the play clock went down to 1. So Ben Harmon wisely calls.
It'll be 3rd down and I believe close to 20, 17. Levi Taylor drops back to pass. There's another flag on the play before the whistle. It's going to be offside on the defense. The flags are moving around. There's probably been more flags than there has plays tonight. 45 seconds remaining in the game. Comets have all 3 timeouts left. They're probably looking to throw a ball probably right at the 50-yard line. I think they're going to have to give themselves a chance. Levi Taylor drops back, 3-step drop, throws one a little high, and it's picked off by Randall. He's going to go up the right sideline, cuts back in, and he's going to return it for 6.
Tonkawa extends their lead with a pick 6. Let's head back to Garber, where they have the ball and driving.
And Howard the snap, looking toward left, quick pass to Mark Bishop. He catches it, gets to the sideline.
Ooh.
Tough tackle from behind. I believe he got enough for the first down. Yes, he did. Inside the 25-yard line now. Solomon Bishop and Ty Chester re-enter the game. Swins left as Solomon comes in motion. Tied the tailback and gets him. Yep.
Man, we need to have a conversation with our coaches and just why is that so effective? Are they mixing up the cadence? What is it like?
What makes it work? It seems like every time.
When we notice.
Cashin is now in the pay dirt as well, so we will toggle back and forth between the Ulysses Kansas versus Cashin game and the Covington Douglas Garber game and try to catch all the action.
With its effectiveness.
It just seems like a 90% means success rate.
Yes.
Quick out route to Ty on the swing route. As he goes back to the left side, he gets the outside. Big hit along the sideline, but gets a gain of 6 and gives the Wolverines a first.
And Ponk, he's a good friend to the Cashin Wildcats group, and remember meeting him at the game last year. All right, so the Cashin Wildcats staring at a 1st and 10, or 1st and goal, I should say, from the 10. 4:12 here in the 4th quarter. Got Vandriff in that H-back position. We have a flag here. Is that a delayed
Time
game?
clock.
Yep. Hold, he does. He finds a little hole up the middle.
Timeout.
Gets hit about the 5, but he's a tough man to bring down, and he will get into the end zone for the Wolverine touchdown.
Garber extends their lead over Covington Douglas. We will go back to the Cashin game, catch some action there.
Just doesn't want the safeties to suck in and take away some routes. I don't know. So nonetheless, it's 2nd and 15 on a delay of game. Harmon with the give to Nabavi. He'll cut back inside. He breaks one tackle, carrying about 14 other Ulysses Tigers. He'll get right about down to the 11, so he'll get about 4 of that 5-yard penalty back, and that'll bring out 2nd down and goal from the 11.
Yeah, Nick is just a kid that is going to give it his all every down, and right there you see that was a good, really hard fought, 4 yards there, and the boys up front are still blocking hard, and maybe backed him up give Nick another 5 yards there, but yeah, he's going to burn that time clock all the way down every single time the rest of this game just to get this game moving and over with.
Let's get home, boys. 5 seconds on the play clock. Harmon in shotgun. Snap, give them to Bobby. Actually, a keeper slant into the gas. It's bobbled. It'll be a flag. Looks like we'll have another holding call. And it'll be declined, most likely by Coach Fawcett. In and out of the hands of Lagasse. It wouldn't have counted even if he caught it. Let's see, we'll get the official word here. It looks like the referee will go over to Coach Fawcett and ask him what he wants to do.
Speaking of Coach Fawcett, I always do a huge shout-out. It's always awesome when I get when the opposing team coaches either email, phone call, text, or whatever else get to talk about the game coming up this week. It really makes it a good pregame show for us. So, again, huge thanks to Coach Fawcett and his
It's in the direction of Hunter Helms, and it's going to go down to the ground. Comets drop another heartbreaker. Playing tough football, but the score, the end of the game for this one, Tonkwall 33.
They declined it, though.
Yeah, that should have been offsides right there, but nonetheless, it is 3rd down and goal from the 11. Nabavi in the deep pistol behind Harmon. Snap. Looking across the middle. Lagasse was open for a second, rolling right, looking for Lagasse in the corner, up top, a little too high there for the 6'3", 6'4" monster, and that'll go out of bounds. Good spot there for Harmon. I liked it, but we'll bring up 4th down on the incompletion. Has Ben had a lot of incompletions tonight? Let me take a look. I think maybe that's his first of the second half. I know he had that drop by Nick on 4th down.
He had one incompletion in the first half. Remember, I think he was trying to throw that back shoulder to Lagasse, and then that's the only other completion I can really think of for the whole game.
Yeah, so Ben Harmon rolling the team out here. 4th and 11, 9 seconds on the play clock. Again, clock stop here with 3:14. 4th quarter action. Cashin looking to add an extra here from the 11. Harmon swing to Nabavi. A little bit too deep. I think Nabavi, if he would have kept running, would have had that. Wasn't a little miscommunication between the two BFFs. And that'll be a turnover of downs as the Cashin Wildcats work it all the way down the 11. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Ulysses.
15-yard penalty. 1st down.
How many trains are going to come through here?
This is what, the 7th?
Yeah, about the 7th or 8th.
About the 7th or
24th.
About the 7th, right?
7th or 8th train that's came through here during this football game. They're almost annoying to hear. I'm always getting used to them, not telling that they're even here. Oh!
I gave Hooten a chance, had a little space, blockers out in front.
There you are, right there. Okay.
1st and 10 at midfield, under 11 minutes to play.
Carrington Douglas has the ball, 1st down and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Trying to get the play call in. Looking towards his receiver to the right side is Ford Smith. There's a snap. He looks that way now. He looks left, looking for Parker Smith. And Parker Smith has
he's
a
open.
little opening. And David Nagel with the great play. Whew, I thought we were in trouble.
He was open. David closed thanks to a misthrown ball. It was just a little underthrown. Gave David a chance to catch up. Big play there by David.
After the incompletion, it will be 2nd and 10 from midfield. Ford Smith is alone in the gun now. Parker Smith in motion, handoff to Parker Smith, trying to find a hole, cuts back upfield, breaks one tackle, and brings him down. Trenton Hoops brings him down after a gain of 6. So 3rd and 4 upcoming, but bringing him down short of the sticks, keeps the clock moving as we get close to 10 minutes, 15 seconds left to play in the 4th, holding a 16-point lead. Looking to throw, curl route by Parker Smith, catches it, and a good stick there. Good solo tackle by David Nagel, but not before Parker Smith gets the 1st down.
1st down there. No, they did not get it. They did not get the 1st down either. Wait, they might have. Nope. Who? So you have voted. 45 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Fairview recovers it. Fair catch, recover it. Fair catch. 20 seconds left on the clock. 4th down. Fairview is up. 42-14. Down at the 5-yard line. 5 yards to go. Touchdown, Bearcats. The score is now 20-14.
But he's okay.
Bounce back. Twins left. Like I said, Parker Smith back on the field. Run him across the middle. Little mesh route. He catches the ball close to the line of scrimmage, but he will have enough for a 1st down.
Man,
you knew they were going there on that one.
Yeah. And I know it's easier said than done. Just say, let's start Parker Smith.
yeah.
Because that's what I want to say, but I know it's more difficult than that. They're doing a good job moving him around.
Yeah, that time ran him kind of a little 2 mesh routes, crossed up coverage, made it bunched up, and allowed him to get that step. So 1st and 10 as we're 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Ford dropbacks pass looking for, looks like they're going to throw a screen, and the Wolverine defense bit on the screen. As number 7, Tarango sneaks behind and scores.
Because you're thinking they're going to Parker Smith, just like you and I are.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing. When he dropped back, Parker looked like he was going for a screen. I was thinking the same thing. So big 2-point conversion again as the touchdown brings it to a 10-point game. So a successful 2-point conversion makes it 1-possession game. If they are unsuccessful, Garber Wolverine will still have a 2-possession lead. snap, pitch out to Parker Smith,
Go
tries to
get
get to the outside and cuts upfield and scores. So Parker Smith scores, makes the 2 points after the 2-point conversion, makes the score 40-32 with 7 minutes and 53 seconds left in the fourth. We're going to let you hear from our sponsors and be back for the Covington kickoff.
The action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Looks like they're trying to do an onside kick. Thunder. Thunder. Number 2 recovered by number 2, and 8 minutes, 0.4 seconds left on the clock. You know what I think you should do? Just choke the ball. Like, put one. They need to get someone to go all the way down. I mean, like, all the way to the touchdown. Oh, Branch Strader in for quarterback. They need to have someone from right there, the quarterback, have them go all the way down there and throw it right to him. That would be great. Yeah. That would be the game for the Fairview Yellow Jackets and the Bearcats. Do we have a home game next week?
6 yards. Officials threw the beanbags out to indicate that. I think that's when Covington didn't jump on it.
Okay, because David Nagel ended up jumping on it, so it's definitely the Wolverine football. Yep, you are correct.
Back in here at the studio in Norman at the Orthodontics Exclusively Studios. You can see here from our scoreboard that the majority of our games have gone final. Garber, Covington, Douglas are the last game that's active today. If you want to watch that, go head on over to GarberWolverines.tv. And that'll wrap it up for us in studio tonight. We'll be back next week with 8 more games. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.